Carter Broadcast Group is the oldest continually run African-American family-owned U.S. radio station group in the nation. It all began when Andrew "Skip" Carter built his first radio set at the age of 14 and became mesmerized by the power the medium could bring to the world. His dream of owning a station became reality in the early 1950s when he launched Kansas City's KPRS. But running the station was challenging during a period when segregation was so pronounced. The AM and FM stations proudly served the market through unprecedented cultural and political changes. Family members, including Skip's wife Mildred, worked tirelessly to solidify the station's standing and do their utmost to serve the community. In 1987, Skip named his grandson Michael as president. When station consolidation started to take place, the Carters had many opportunities to sell their two stations with offers of 25 times cash flow. But their unwavering love of radio and belief in Skip's original vision endures to this day.
Oh, my goodness. First of all, I was afraid I'd drop that thing. But I don't even know where to start. I'm standing here representing my grandfather, my grandmother. It's not about me. It's about them. They gave me an opportunity, of course, but it's what they did that revolutionized black radio as far as I know. Being the first black-owned radio station west of the Mississippi, you can imagine what kind of challenges we have, or had, and I can say have, because realistically, it hasn't changed much. There's still a lot of issues that black radio has to deal with, whether it be segregation in some shape or form. We still have to prove ourselves every day about what we can do, what we can't do. We get terrible images of, what our listener group might be that in all reality is not true. We've got great people out there who have done things and continue to do that. What my grandfather tried to do was let people know that we could do those things. That we had great radio artists, we had great singers, we had great producers, we had people who wanted to be in the radio business like Frankie Crocker and what's Jack the Rapper and I can't even think of all the names right now, but those guys started because somebody had the gumption to say, let's give these guys an opportunity to be in radio and let's see what they can do. Great radio stations like WBLS in New York and KGFJ in California and others were a part of that. That's where it came from. I kind of feel like a speck in a snowstorm, but, it's okay. I've heard the other one, a gnat on an elephant's ass. We've been there too. But the whole point is that we're trying to keep my grandfather's dream alive. And I hope and I pray that other radio broadcasters, black or white, can push forward individuals' dreams. We are still an individual radio station. We are not owned by any corporation. My cousin and I are please stand up if you don't mind. My cousin and I are we're the two principal stockholders. If you can believe that, my grandmother would probably be turning over in her grave going, oh, I can't believe I gave those kids that stock. But, we just believe in what we're trying to do. We have great people, 45 folks at our radio station that believe in what we try to do. We have a rainbow coalition of people, black, white, Hispanic, tall, young, old, black, whatever. But they all work hard to, go through all the things that we've had to go through. And I tell you, my grandmother, I have to speak to her behalf for a second. She was a tough bird. And those of you who knew Millie Carter knew that she wouldn't just bend over backwards just because you were a male and that you might have some power. She'd say, yeah, well, I'm a female and I'm a powerful black female and I'll let you know where I stand. And she did. And till the day she died. Now this is how my grandmother was. She died on January 1st of 03, January 3rd day of 2003. Well, you know, that's 103.3, which is our call frequencies. I mean, that's how she was. I mean, it was like she waited. You know, I was like, oh my God, can you not just die on our frequency too? I mean, it was just, and that's the kind of life that, you know, we grew up in. I mean, it was just a loving family. People who, you know, my grandparents, they just loved radio so much. And, you know, that you heard that, you know, there was opportunities for people to buy our stations. And she said, no, I'm not going to do it. I got these two young kids that want to do this, and let's see what they've got, you know. And then she told us before she died, she goes, it's on you. You know, if you want to go out and you want to be big man on campus and drive fancy cars and have 15 houses all over the dang place and, you know, wear $1,000 suits, that's all on you. But when it comes time to pay the piper, okay, make sure that you can pay that piper. So we decided, you know, look, we're just going to be good broadcasters, and that's what it's all about. So again, I want to thank the Library of Broadcasting. I want to thank RTS. This is such a great honor, and I can't even believe what this means to my family. I've got a 32-year-old, a 15-year-old, a 14-year-old, and an 11-year-old. And they are all hopefully coming behind us to continue running this radio station. And I'm going to tell you, my 11-year-old girl, Caroline, she reminds me of my grandmother, and hopefully she will be here one day accepting this award on our behalf. So thank you so much. I appreciate it.